and welcome to Facts or Frauds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Duggar, come on up.
Have a beautiful day.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sir. Yeah, so. Well, we're here for readiness. Ms. Carmi, this is Mr. Duggar. He's
Yes.
scheduled for court for trial on the 26th.
Yes, I did have a chance to talk to Mr. Duggar.
Hmm.
He is indicating an intent to move forward with trial.
Okay,
He is requesting a jury trial.
okay,
I did in order to kind of narrow what our issues were, I did speak with him about that, and perhaps I would like him to discuss that with you. I think there is a divergence of less factual and more legal that
Well,
he
there's-
plans to argue.
There's facts and legal.
I know, and that's why I don't want to put words in his mouth. So I guess I'll let him tell you what his issues for trial are.
okay.
My
You want
issues
to
are all
do it right now on the record?
It's up to you, Your Honor.
My issues are all constitutional and they're all facts.
Oh.
Here's my concern, Your Honor. He is
Supreme
asking,
Court decided facts. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
he is asking for a jury trial. However, I believe some of his argument, most of the argument is a question of law only. And that is whether he is required to have a driver's license.
Okay. Yeah,
So, that's why I am trying to strike a balance here with what he wants, with what the court procedure would be if it purely is a question of law. That would not be for the jury to decide.
yeah.
Question rights.
No, I understand. But there's no argument about whether or not he has a license. We all agree on that.
I don't have one, don't want one.
Okay,
So it's
I don't want
just
the restrictions of one.
whether he has to have one. So I believe this is properly a bench trial in front of Your Honor with briefing on the constitutionality and legal and requirement to have a license with that statement.
Where jail time is concerned, I'm entitled to a jury trial.
so Mr. Duggar, my recollection is that you have some matters in Clark County as well. Am I right about that?
And
or wrong?
Stevenson
In Stevenson?
and Clark County.
Okay, so you have.
I got a trial tomorrow in Clark County.
Okay, okay. And are you representing yourself in that trial too?
I am myself. Yes, I'm pro per.
Okay. And you want to continue to represent yourself in these matters?
I continue to be myself. Yes, sir. You know,
I enjoy the nuance of the answer of the sovereign citizen always. Sir.
I'm not a
I think,
citizen.
well,
There's no such thing.
well, you know, I always enjoy the nuance of how an answered question can be just twisted just a little bit. So I agree. I think Mr. Duggar has the right to have a jury trial. Certainly the city will have the ability to certainly. Mr. Duggar, have you done trials on your own before?
I did one time, a long time ago,
Okay.
years back.
Okay,
But
well,
about
you certainly
10
have
years
the right to do that. You are held to a standard of understanding the rules of evidence and so forth. So right now, I am going to go through a waiver of your right to an attorney with you. Okay. And answer any questions you have. And if you want to, you can look at this before you bring it back up to me, okay?
I'm competent. Only incompetent people need attorneys.
Oof.
I'd be,
Yeah, I've heard,
Oh, yeah.
man
No,
who represents himself as a fool.
So you
for
have a
client.
right to remain silent,
Yes, sir.
okay? So I'm gonna have to just, I'm gonna read you this waiver of right to an attorney. You're gonna sign off on it. If you understand the right, you can't later come back and say you didn't have effective assistance of counsel, okay?
You betcha.
Says, I understand I am charged with the crime indicated on the citation or complaint, that's driving while suspended in the 3rd degree. The maximum penalty is contained in Appendix A, which is 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. If there are minimum penalties that must be imposed if I'm found guilty, those are outlined in Appendix A, which I have received a copy. There is no minimum penalties to the charge. I have the right to have an attorney represent me in all stages of this proceeding. If I cannot afford an attorney, I have the right to request a public defender. If I qualify, an attorney will be appointed to represent me. I may be at a disadvantage if I proceed without an attorney. I'll be required to follow the laws and court rules which apply to this case or these cases. These laws and rules can be technical and complex. I may not fully understand them without an attorney. I'm aware of the dangers and disadvantages of proceeding without an attorney. However, I choose to represent myself. Knowing the risks, I waive my right to be represented by an attorney. The court has had a colloquy or discussion with me on my rights to any attorney, my desire to waive this right. No one has made any threats or promises. Get me to waive this right. I'm doing it of my own free will. I'm going to sign that you and I have read this. Do you have any questions about the waiver?
No, none, no.
That's no?
I said no, sir.
Thank you very much.
With my email on it, if you want to shoot it over.
I'm going to date the form just today's date for you, sir. Why don't you come on up? I'm going to make sure the pen I'm going to hand you is going to work. You have a pen? Okay.
I should have.
Sounds good. So the signature is here and the printed name is there. I'll get you a copy of that. Signature there, printed name there, please. Thank you. So here's what I think we should do, Ms. Carmi, or what I'm proposing, and I'll get here from Mr. Duggar on it as well. Okay, thank you, sir. That was your pen, so you go ahead and keep that. Okay. So right back to the microphone, Mr. Duggar, for me one last time. So I'm going to get this on the record. I know Mr. Duggar is making his way all the way from Stevenson to here. I would like us to maybe do a telephone check-in. Would you be comfortable at least having the court give you a call?
If you can get through, where I'm at, it's like a black hole for cell phones. I'm way out the sticks.
Okay.
But you could try, you could give it a shot.
Okay.
I have a email address that I've been checking here lately,
Okay.
if you want that.
So
I
our
don't know.
trial date, let me just make sure for everybody. Our trial date is set for a Tuesday, the 26th. How about, could we try to do a call on Thursday, the 21st?
You try to call or probably be easier to get hold of me through the email. Because
Okay.
really, you'll probably go straight to voicemail
Okay.
and only way I get my calls is go up to the top of the hill and
Okay. Yeah,
I
I
could
probably
signal.
don't want you to have to climb the hill. So Ms. Carmi, my request is going to be perhaps that we do an email, if you would not mind, as an officer of the court to Mr. Duggar on November 21st,
Okay.
thereabouts. So check your email that day.
you betcha.
And we're just going to confirm that we're going forward with the trial on the 26th. Okay?
Okay. And then, Your Honor, we had one request, especially given what is a likely stipulation here to the status of the license. We have subpoenaed and will subpoena for that specific date a DOL rep, just as a backup to that potential stipulation. May they appear by Zoom? We expect the testimony to be 10 minutes or less. So having them come from Olympia doesn't seem to make sense for all parties.
Would you be comfortable with the person from the Department of Licensing testifying over Zoom?
Sure. What you going to testify to? That I don't have a license?
I
don't have one.
I don't know the facts of the case, but I would make an assumption that that would be it.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay, sounds good. Mr. Duggar, paperwork at the desk by the door. Thank you for coming in today, sir. Hey, Mr. Duggar, I'm not going to give you another form about court. I'm just going to give you a copy of your waiver, okay? I'll write the trial date on here, though.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right?
write the trial date on there. That's all record out.
Okay, sounds good.
I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video, you can be in a live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a huge thank you to all of our Facts or Frauds channel members. And if you're still hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Until next time, I'll see you soon.